I'm Rebecca from Rebecca Stitches and welcome back to my channel. So today I've decided to do something different and join in with hashtag Fridaysews. So it's going to be just a little run through of what sort of sewing things I've been doing this week. So yeah, thanks for coming back if you're a subscriber, and also if you enjoy my video and what you see, it'd be good if you could click like and subscribe. So the first thing I want to talk about is my new Barry woven pants from Style Arc. I'll put a picture in of the photo from the website, and I haven't made these this week, but I have worn them a lot this week. I made them on the 11th of May and they've been on my sort of make 9 for a long time, like since they came out really. I love everybody's Style Arc bob pants, but I felt they would probably be a bit too oversized in the leg for me, and when they brought out the Barry pants, I really like the look of them. So yeah, so they're an elasticated waist trouser which sits on your natural waist, and it's got this, I don't know if I call it a paper bag waist, but I guess kind of. It's got like a little frill at the top, which I wasn't sure about, but actually I quite like it when I'm wearing them, so I think I'll probably keep it for my next ones. Can't really see it very well in this fabric. It's got a faux fly sewn in, and it's got these really nice angled pockets, which I love, and they're quite deep as well, like really good size. And then the Barry pants have this front hem dart in to help sort of bring the legs in slightly at the bottom, taper them. I'll put a video or a couple of videos of me in during Meet My Maid that I've taken of me wearing them, and I love them so much. I already know like the next fabric that I want to cut some out in. I've got like 2 fabrics lined up. Whether I'll get round to them in May, I'm not sure. If I get time I will, but I've got a few things that I've got the fabric ready and the patterns ready to cut out. So yeah, the Barry pants, I absolutely love them. So comfortable, easy to wear. My waist is like about 8 to 7 centimetres at the minute, and my hips, I think it was about 120. I'll put my current measurements in the description bar. So I made a size 16 at the waist and graded to an 18 at the hips. And yeah, I love, they're really comfortable. They'll be great for summer. So I've got some like a sort of stretch canvas that I bought recently, which is in a fabric haul, one of my previous videos that I got from Fabric Godmother. I want to make a pair in. And I have got a cotton twill that I want to make a pair in, but I think I might wait more for autumn for those. I think I'm going to get some linen, yeah, or see if I've got any linen in my stash to make another pair for the summer. So I've not been wearing those at the minute. Oh, what I'm wearing today is, I've shown this before, it's true Bias Roscoe blouse hack. So I've hacked the blouse to have the button down front and pretty much followed the tutorial from Tessuti Fabrics. I'll link the blog post below, and I'm wearing them with some quite old Dawn jeans, which are a little bit quite baggy. I made them in this stretch corduroy. I'll put a video in of me wearing it today, my outfit from Me Made May, the advantage of having Me Made May. Yeah, I made them in a stretch corduroy, which actually is really stretchy. So even though I've made Dawns in stretch fabric before and they fit fine, but I think there's just so much stretch in them, and I probably would have been better off maybe using, I also have the Ash jeans, which is a stretch jeans pattern. I think I would have been better off making the ashes out of these, but they're quite comfy for like when it's a bit hotter. They're not too tight or anything. Got a bit of a cold, not COVID, because I have tested myself this morning. Do you like my new mug? It's my new favourite coffee mug for my coffee in the morning. I got it from a local ceramicist, local to me in Norwich. He makes his own ceramic mugs. I'll put his details in the description bar. And I bought this, well, not this one, well, yes I did buy this one for my sister for her birthday, and I'd seen him on his Instagram for a while and really liked it. So I bought her one, and then I was like, oh no, I do really like it. So then I kept this one and bought her another one and got that sent straight to her house. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying yours, Sarah. Right, so what I have been making this week is, which was on my May Makes, is this Patina blouse. So there's the line drawings, and I've made two of the long sleeve version with the lower neckline. So this time I'm making the short sleeve version with the higher neckline. So the Patina blouse, this will be my third one, I really love it, goes up to a 7X, and that is a chest of 150 to 152 centimetres, a waist of 132 to 135 centimetres, and hips to 157 to 160 centimetres. So I have made some modifications to this one. So I do again, my measurements will be in the description bar. I do an XL at the bust, and then I grade it to half of the neck size. So I don't grade it to an XXL, I grade it to halfway between the XL and the XXL at the hips. And yeah, I've done the short sleeve version. I've also done my usual 1/2 inch high round back and 1/2 inch forward shoulder adjustment, and I'm making it in this really lovely Cloud 9 rayon that I got from Hey So Sister. I love these colours, hopefully they'll look good. And in my May Makes, which are in my last video, my plans for May, I'm trying more with my sewing, because what happens is you want to make all the things, all the separates, and then I look in my wardrobe and I'm like, oh, I don't have anything that goes with anything else. So going forward, and also I have started to just try buy colours, instead of buying the patterned fabric that I really like the colour of the pattern or the pattern on it, trying to be more conscious of buying actual colours that I pick and enjoy to wear from my wardrobe. So yeah, so this is to go with my Barry pants, which I think it'll go really well with. The background is actually like a dark green, but it's hard to tell unless you're really up close, and I think the fabrics go well together. So I'm looking forward to try and get this finished today or tomorrow, well today, to wear to my dad's 70th birthday party this weekend. So all I've literally got left to do is put on the buttonholes and put on the buttons. I should think I've got some buttons in my stash that are gonna go. Hope so anyway, otherwise I won't be wearing it this weekend. So yeah, that's literally all I've got left to do on this. And I had to put a really nice one of my, I got the Callie Machine advent calendar this year. I had to put a Callie in the Machine label on it, and I put it on the inside back yoke, and I already sewed it down, and then I forgot about the collar, and then when I put the facing on with the collar, it went half over the label, so I've taken it out. Never mind. My next one. So yeah, that is what I've mainly been working on this week. So what I've also had done this week is I've got some patterns printed. Just 1 minute. Yeah, so what I've also been doing this week is having some patterns printed. My patterns were the Sienna Maker jacket, which I bought recently, and I think they had 20% off in their sale, and I love making coats and jackets. I have many, which my husband is not, he's always like, oh, there's so many coats and jackets up here, do you even wear all of these? Which I do, and now we're out of lockdown, make a more conscious effort to wear all of them. And I really love the Sienna Maker jacket, the long length version. I really love this version as well, but I want to make this for autumn winter. So yeah, I bought that, and I was like, I'm going to get the pattern printed now, because otherwise when I just want to make it, I would just want it to be ready. And I was also printing some other patterns, so I thought I'd get that printed. So it's got three views. There we are. So yeah, I'm going to make the longer one. But I also really like this cropped one as well. But maybe next year for summer, spring, summer. And I actually have used quite a few different printing services for AO patterns because I hate PDF sticking together, and then they're really bulky as well when fold them up to store them. So I have been using Fabulosew because I really like the pattern paper it comes on. Like they come all, it's like tissue paper but not as thin as the tissue paper you get in big floor patterns, and they're just so much thinner and easier to store than printing out your PDF patterns. I feel like sticking those together, and then it's just thick, isn't it? The paper, printer paper's thick. So yeah, so I use Fabulosew, and then I saw the baker that sews, she'd use them as well. She got a pattern book printed, and when I'm sewing, I prefer and always print out my patterns like this, like the Patina blouse. I'll print it out because I like to have it with me so I can go through it, because generally on my phone I'll be either listening to an audiobook or sometimes watching vlogs and things. So I don't want to, and I hate loading up the laptop, I don't want to stop what I'm doing on my phone to keep scrolling through. I like to have the paper pattern and make notes and stuff on it as I'm going. So for £2.50, like considering like the ink or the paper that I use, for £2.50 to print out the booklet, I think is a bargain really. And sometimes I might, even if I wasn't using the pattern, like just using it to print them out. I think it's really good. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. And then the other two patterns that I got printed out were the Paper Theory Agnes PJs and the named pattern Rita. So I've made the named pattern Rita before, but I'm pretty sure my sizing has definitely changed. So I've just got that reprinted because I've got some plans coming up to make a Rita dress in June. And then yeah, the Agnes PJs is a new pattern I bought this week. So Paper Theory, the Agnes PJs. You make shorts or a long one, and then you've got your top. And like I've got a few shirt patterns, but none of them, I don't know, I'm just looking for something different. And I've seen people wear the Agnes PJ top on Instagram as like a normal shirt. And I've seen as well Tara on her Instagram this week has made an Agnes PJ dress with the shirt, and she's gathered a skirt onto it. And she actually has cut the sleeves off to make it short sleeved, and it just looks really good. I do want as well some short PJs for summer. So I'm definitely going to make the pyjama set, the shirt and a pair of shorts. Maybe out of some double gauze or some linen, or maybe a cotton lawn. I've not decided which fabric I'm going to try it out in yet. And then I'm going to make a shirt, and I think I might, inspired by Tara herself, I'm going to make a long one as well, but I think I'll make a short sleeved one. Yeah, so that was not in my May plans, but I think if I don't get around to it in May, definitely in June I'm going to be doing this. I'm really excited about having a really nice pair of summer pyjamas and some more shirts to wear, because I love shirts and shirt dresses. Just find them like easy to wear. So Paper Theory Agnes PJs goes up to a size 28, and that is for a bust of 142 centimetres, a waist of 121 centimetres and a hip of 146 centimetres. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. And then the other main things that I've been doing this week are mainly altering my patterns ready to make next week. So in my May plans, I want to make the Florence shirt from Merchant and Mills. So this version. So it's got like a peplum, like a ruffle on the bottom. And I've recently made the Merchant and Mills Fielder, which is also, I want to remake it in May, although now the weather's so hot I'm not sure, but I think I will. So I really want to use that fabric for that pattern. So the fielder that I made, I feel like I need to do a broad back adjustment on that, and I also on that one needed a full bicep adjustment. I don't know if you know the fielder. So I literally spent most of this week altering my patterns because I always have to do a forward shoulder and a high round back adjustment. So on the fielder pattern, it's got like a dart on the sleeve, and as you can see, so these are two bits of the dart, and then it goes down to here, but I'm going to make the dart shorter, so just bring it to this set of points. And then I've tried to do a full bicep adjustment. Don't know if you can see, but it was because it's got the dart in, it was hard to know where to put it, so I've just put it a bit across here, and it goes down to nothing. So this across this part of my arm, because the lower arms are fine, but it is this part, so I'm hoping with a shorter and less of a dart, and this sort of little bit that I've managed to add across this way, the full bicep adjustment. It's not a wearable, I just wanted it to be more comfortable, so I've been doing that adjustment. So then, considering Florence and the fielder are both Merchant and Mills, done a lot of adjustments. Even though I've not made this pattern before, I'm just going to decide to do these adjustments. So I've done my high round back 1/2 inch, forward shoulder 1/2 inch, and then I've just gone ahead and done a broad back adjustment, because there's nothing worse than feeling like you can't move your arms. If I don't need it, at least it's been more comfortable. So just a centimetre broad back adjustment, and obviously it goes all the way to the bottom. So I have graded out here from a 16 to an 18, but I might just take that back in just to a 16, because I've got the centimetre here, which is what this is increased by. So, oh, this is still the fielder actually. So yes, I think when I make the fielder, I might just make that a straight 16, because I've added this broad back adjustment. So, although this is the fielder pattern piece, I have done a broad back adjustment on my Florence. I have also, let me get that book. So I've done the broad back adjustment. I've done a full bicep adjustment because I just think I might as well just do it now. So that was a 1 inch full bicep adjustment. I don't want the sleeves to be too short, too tight. And then I've lengthened the bodice as well by 1 inch above where, so not on the ruffle, on the actual bodice. I've lengthened that by 1 inch because I don't want it too short. So yeah, those are all the adjustments that I've got ready for the Florence. The fabric's like been washed, been pressed, and is ready to cut out. So I'm going to get through to that. And then also, because of the weather and how hot it's been, my husband is bugging me for his hoods and shorts, but they shouldn't take about an hour or so to sew up. So I'll be doing those this week as well, maybe, if I feel like it, rather than making some of my own things. And then the only other thing really that I've got to talk about this week is I've got some linen. I had a fabric delivery. There we are. So it's not coming up like this. Oh, that's sort of the colour of it, a little bit darker than that. I've washed it. It's a bit more green than this. So it's a stretch viscose linen. No stretch that way, but about 25% stretch this way. And it's from First for Fabrics. And I've written it down here. It's in khaki, so it's their stretched linen viscose. It's 70% viscose, 27% linen, and 3% elastane. And I've used their stretched linen before to make my Burnside bibs, and I've worn those and washed those loads, and the fabric's lasted really well. So yeah, and it's like $7.95 a metre, and I just think you can't go wrong really for some linen. stretch viscose linen. So yes, I don't know, I do quite fancy another Paper Theory Zadie jumpsuit, and I did want one in linen because I've got one in like a cupro. Or I'm like, should I make the Agnes PJs in this? I'm not sure what I'm going to make with it. I did buy enough to make the Zadie jumpsuit. I think maybe I should just make a Zadie jumpsuit in it because I know I'll wear that, and I do like that pattern. It's getting into the weather that we would wear it. Unless anyone's got any other ideas what they think. Should I use it for the PJs or the Zadie jumpsuit? Let me know what you think. So yeah, just sort of a whistle-stop tour of what I've been doing this week and my plans for next week. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Any comments, any questions, let me know. And like I say, if you have enjoyed my videos, if you could like, comment and subscribe, that would be great for my channel and help me grow it. Alright then, thanks. Bye.